Welcome to your magical moon message, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Peace Dealer, Sun in, I can't make this up, Sun in Sagittarius. Does this message apply to you? Where is it? Yeah, baby. Talk about a synchronicity. Sun and moon in Sagittarius. New moon, baby. New moon. This is it. Time to shine. Okay. You are going towards a 2-week activation cycle of the most transcendent ascension that you've had since 2010, when Jupiter was conjunct Uranus in Pisces. Now Jupiter is conjunct Neptune in Pisces. Before, outside of those who resonate with your frequency, a barrage and bombard of negative projections towards your beings highlighted the undermining and dismissal of unique attributes of the truth of you, your real self. These, of course, were fake motherfuckers and bitch asses, okay, BAs as I like to call them. And I'm not really even being vulgar here. This is factually accurate. And so now that none of what they do, they representing that counter forces. Everyone has counter forces. If you think frequencies, there's always alignment. You know, you have trines and you always have opposition. So it's nothing to take personal. It's actually meant to challenge you. And because you're real and nothing real can be threatened, this is breaking you through forever. Post power balance of Libra season, the dynamics that have counted towards the accosting of your authenticity. Some of your spirits give penalties, especially if you're Saturnian, but regardless if they do or not, there's a liberation and there's a freedom of expression that marks the ascension of your consciousness. This 2-week straight shot into the full moon in Gemini is going to fundamentally take new magical techniques that you have been learning since Gemini season and mastered since Virgo season to break through once and for all in this final sense of transcendence, so that you can understand the meaning, what the meaning of the vision this new moon in Sagittarius is showing you is. This is one of the most important iconic transits ever, because you're going to see more than 12 plus years of growth, especially if you're like in your 30s. Okay, and or older. If you're not, congratulations, enjoy the show and enjoy that road to 30. Okay, I want to highlight the importance of Uranus and Jupiter in 2010 and Uranus's travel to Uranus now with Jupiter on Neptune. It's a thing. Okay, so keep that in mind. For those of you who are subscribers to my personal magician service, later on in the day, I'm going to do a special video and or live breaking down what the transit means for all the signs and risings, and also going more in depth of how to see the Jupiter-Uranus in 2010 versus Jupiter-Neptune. Jupiter-Neptune is going to be the 90-degree angle throughout the entire season that will be actively challenging you to, as you new moon in Sagittarius, create your vision, dream bigger. Okay? Unseen metaphysical elements and dynamics intuitively through Neptune will guide you forward. And this is where, if you doubt your potential, it's going to be very frustrating, because you're going to be seeing evidence of what you're manifesting, but your refusal to embody this and know that you're worthy of greater will get in your way. Like, you actually literally have to dream bigger, and you're going to be pressured to dream bigger in ways that forcibly make you uncomfortable, so you break through old comfort zones and manifest a vision more aligned to your true, amazing, blah, 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 blah self, okay? And blah, 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 meaning all the amazing stuff that I'm not going to fit into these words, because words can't really describe you. And you're really seeing that in Sagittarius, okay? Sag is show me. So you are showing people through this embodiment how much you've leveled up, but this is the final arc of the breakthrough Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius arc. I've been doing my skincare routine, by the way. But other than that, shout out to Marissa. So other than that, you know, this is legitimately preparing you to take a greater leap as you break through a greater ascended perspective of how you do everything, And why you do everything is going to be Pisces, but this is definitely going to show you how much you have taken to the next level every single skill and ability that you have, from the most minute to supernatural. Okay, and then it's also with the Neptune square going to induce the supernatural in a way that you can see and understand with the moon and sun here so amazingly. Oh my gosh, like, just have fun with the synchronicities you see. The level of synchronization that you've come into is so powerful and profound that this not only puts you in a position to now move forward with this level of alignment, but as Sagittarius would suggest, ascend. The whole purpose of the season is, and this is a perfect time to listen to Mark Houghton, who or Neville Goddard, or Lockheed Elmer Jr., all these people out here who speak about really, envisioning and creating a reality. This is the perfect time to just listen to audiobooks and just live that reality, because this will facilitate the culmination of your expertise and experience instantly, which is the signature of Sag. So the whole point of this is you are supposed to see your future. What reality are you creating? See and envision all Sagittarius season what you're walking into, because by Gemini season in 6 months through Taurus season, it's real. Okay, elements of this, if not in an entirety, is real, and this is all based on the authentic ascension of your character. So you're going to see the vision, you're going to just keep adding to that vision every day. You're going to see more stuff in that vision. We will run you through each step of the moon phase for how to add to this vision before you release it, moon in Gemini, and start to see the full meaning of this. What's going to happen is, after you have created this full vision, you are going to step forward in Capricorn season and take the actions towards the direction you have envisioned. Science. The moon's going to go into Capricorn. You're going to start to understand what direction to take it, and you're going to start to see real evidence of what you're manifesting. It's going to happen so fucking fast. Mercury's in Sag, it's going to happen fast. All right, cool. So, what are you envisioning? Do not envision or think about or emit frequency-wise anything that you don't want. So yes, you worry warts, you people who love feeling depressed, and I have Capricorn energy, so I enjoy some bit of melancholy, but I'm gonna call myself out on this too. This is not the time, this is obligatory dance period. If you're a sad little bitch, or if you're a sad boy, dance, motherfucker. Put on some fucking happy music and dance, motherfucker. The magic. Do you see that truck that says the magic? No, I didn't show it. Okay, as I was dancing, a truck that says the magic goes by. You give magic, Sag will give it right back. You feel me? So this is not the time to be a sad motherfucker. Be a happy motherfucker. Forcefully be happy. Only think, this is a principle for all your life, but only think of things that are good. Okay, pray without ceasing, by just not intending and hoping. See it. See your greatest self and keep on updating it. See it. See the end result. Feel it. First, see it vividly. See those details. Sagittarius with the moon is going to help you understand how to see this in a higher way. Then you want to feel it. Feel the excitement of it happening now, and then be it. And that's just everything you do, you embody with that feeling in sight. And so you have to have the patience to let go, but also have the worthiness to know that it's what you deserve, okay? And that it will come at the right time because you decided, and there's no time limit to what this you're going to shift from trying to visualize an outcome to just having this be your lifestyle and just facilitating all sorts of magical experiences. Although you're already doing this is just yearly to year updating the nature of what you do this. The ability for you to break through all the quote unquote naysayers and opposition that you've dealt with is going to actually feel like a field day because of the work you've put in to remain authentic. Whereas you also had the opportunity to not be in integrity like these other people, you didn't. And so whereas you may have to work now, you'll enjoy later, well, they have to do the work they didn't do. And fuck them. Excuse my language. Okay, sorry. Other than that, though, because fuck them, that's why. Okay, no, but other than that, this is such a remarkable ascension of the magic that facilitates your creative experience. And if you really learn the lesson of Leo season on the talent show stage, this is going to propel you forward. You're going to make major leaps every day of this transit. You're making major leaps every day of this transit. So you really want to get more excited. You're not seeing these synchronicities and signs for no reason. Play with it. Have fun with it. Okay, I'm not going to say inner child this or that. I'm going to say have fun with yourself and spread that joy to other people. And there's no excuse here to get stuck in depression. As you step into this, all of that negativity is going to well up. Transmute the bitch. You don't have to play pretend and fake it till you make it. Avidly make the decision, and you're going to realize some of you don't want to be happy. Seriously, you don't have to really force yourself. Just make the decision to see past the 3D external events, because you're nothing. You're not really here. You're just consciousness. You're literally transparent. These are just atoms and molecules that appear dense. This is why Earth is opposite water. Virgo is opposite Neptune. Reality is an illusion. The only thing that's true is the air to earth axis, your word and the visual stimulus of how you see that. You can see things without your physical eyes because you're a spirit. And so with that being said, this is you ascending the breakthrough of your understanding, being an unlimited and eternal spirit. In the way with which you are the creator of your own reality. I can't emphasize enough how much the moon in Sagittarius will actively guide you in your ascended understanding of how magically you're not only activating this transit, but with Mercury and Venus in Sagittarius, this is also going to aid your heart's and brain's processing of this ascended experience towards realistically being able to communicate it on your physical person. Okay, and let me not just say physical person. This is the ascension into your God self, the universal aspect of you that takes into account the visual ability to see unseen aspects with the Pisces magic squaring this and know what you're seeing with the sextile to Saturn. Okay, all these people who feel like they're too cool to really embrace this aspect, let them be too cool. Let them judge by the side. They're empty inside. They're insecure little bitches. You are a happy, joyful soul that's getting ready to ascend to higher levels, unparalleled. That's a soul vehicle. And so with that being said, don't try and do too much. Just be guided by this alignment. Because the first part of this activation, Moon in Cap, Moon in Aqua, is going to break this through so powerfully, you're never going to doubt your potential again. And you're going to see a lot of the effects of this transit happen quite rapidly, okay? The trine to Chiron is going to feel really good because it'll embolden you to really feel higher about yourself in a constructive way that does not let your ego blind you, okay? And finally, with that square to this Pisces energy at the end of this transit, it is going to challenge you to see through what you see in your 3D so that you can ask yourself if you really want what you want, especially when you see evidence of this. The square will obfuscate the vision like you're focusing a camera. So it's not going to be until the moon's in Gemini you'll understand what you're seeing. This is activating a new vision, the new direction of taking your life. Embrace it, get excited, because you are fundamentally activating a new adventure as you journey through this dimension with your consciousness. You're alive, and that's everything to be grateful for. Anyway, if you're ready to manifest motherfucking supernatural abilities and powers, take into account everything you've learned 6 months from now, and it's ready to use it. By the time you're using Capricorn, you're going to use it. So the final part of the square is uplifting you out of an old perception. A square like this is seeing something you've never seen before, especially tied to your belief in yourself, aka you're activating new supernatural magic. Okay, and this ascended ability is going to take you farther than you've ever been. The square to Pisces is saying you might not know where you're traveling, but you're on a magic carpet. Have faith that you're being guided through the unseen because you are creating the steps, each step of the way. Doesn't even require that much major faith. Just don't allow your doubt to win. That's really it. The more fun you have with it and the less attached you are, you can adapt to how things will change. Because a square like this will show you something that seems real, but it's not as it seems at all. Like you can see somebody with someone else and they look happy, but they literally like just broke up. Or like they literally, this is not like it looks like, or it could be. But you know what I'm saying? Like this is really just you being in the position to see through the illusion and to understand the unseen dynamics, which you will more than ever. All right, if you're ready for one of the most supernatural cycles that will tap you into the creator and source, Godspeed, ladies and gentlemen. And stay tuned if you're subscribed. I'll go more in peace.